Good morning, cyber traders, and welcome on this beautiful December 20th. 5 days till Christmas, and looks like Christmas came early. Oh my God. Looks like we got another runner in NENT. Got to thank Dana for that one. Good to see you, Doug, Neil, Ken, Tabo. Good to see you. Mike, John, Agatha, Rick, and all this new cyber traders. How you doing? Just when you thought it couldn't get any better with the Elfin, it looks like we got another one with the NETE. And let me tell you, this is what trading is all about. This is what we work for. Is what we train about. I want to talk a little bit about this stock really quick, because some of you here are probably falling off your chair because we literally, a lot of us saw the stock at $8 right here, and then fell off our chair when it went all the way to 12, and now the thing is almost at 17, up 220%. Million shares are trading, and the stock and the market's not even opened. Okay, so what an unbelievable trade. So anyway, want to talk a little bit. I want to get a couple of tips of the day. A lot of big things that are going on today, and then we're going to go through the watch list. But I want to talk about a couple of very important things. First of all, regarding about the Elfin, and now but the NETE. Now, the thing that everyone should have learned, a very valuable lesson that everybody here should have learned from the Elfin, is that that stock was so volatile and was so dangerous that unless you were an experienced trader, you couldn't, you really didn't know when enough's enough is. And we've learned very valuably how stock takes off, gets halted, and you know what? If you were a student, and you've been here for about 6 months, you have been experienced enough to pretty much trade that stock. And one of the tips of the day I want to point out is this, because they, like I told you, there will be another Elfin somehow, and you're having it right now with not saying the stock's going 120. I don't know anything, but I'm just a day trader. That's all I know. But the NETE, a lot of you was sitting here logging in and wondering, do I jump in now? Do I jump now? And the tip of the day is this, guys. When you're a student of Cyber Trade University, we'll get you to be that six-figure salary, trader. But one thing we cannot teach you is experience. And with that experience, you're going to get better at it by being here every single day. Remember what I talked to you about I had a little conversation with Ken Thole yesterday. We private chat back, and he says one of the best experience I had and how I became a better trader is by being here every day. And it's not a full-time job. It's not like you hear 8 hours. You hear in the first hour and the last hour. And same thing with Andrea and Benito and the Litas and the Deb Fines and everybody. I mean, I hate to miss anyone, but the Grant Brockways, everybody, Hilmers, all of you guys. Regarding about what happens is that my point that I'm getting to is this. The goal is most traders trade 1,000-share lots. That's what we teach you how to trade, to get to the 1,000 shares. But you don't come out of the gate to trade 1,000 shares, number one. And number two, even if you are a 1,000-share trader, it ends up becoming numbers. And when you feel like you missed something, like let's say this NetM, right? Let's say you're a 1,000-share trader. And you're like, damn it, do I buy it at 16? Because we just saw Elfin go to 130. You know what? Don't buy 1,000 shares. Buy 100. You know what? I joke around with this in class. Buy one stupid share. Buy one dumb share of the stock. What do you have to lose? A ticket charge? Just to be in the game. If you lose 20, if the stock drops back down to 8 and you had one share, at least you could say, you know what? I got into it. Because you'll learn. And you know what? A lot of you, we're going to have him next month. Tom Sofslo's going to come back, and he always said something I will never forget when I met him over 15 years ago. He says, Fausto, you will learn more by risking $50 on a trade than buying a $50 book. And always remember that. And I'm passing that on to you, because look what happened. Now, boom, we're at the 18. You know what I mean? So what do you have to lose? If you feel you want to just jump in to see just buy it. You know what? The best way you're going to learn is lose money. You know why? Because you know why you lost money? You're not going to do it again. All right? So the next thing I do want to point out regarding about losers and regarding about something that also came up in conversation. Some of your biggest losers, you got to learn from those losers so you don't do that again. And the thing is, you're not going to, one thing you got to be very careful about is that when you're in a position and you feel it's not going your way, you got to learn how to take losses. And when you're looking at a stock like this, NETE just keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. It's up, almost going to be up 300% right now. This is the only way you're going to know how to jump in is getting in it, and taking a shot. And by the way, there always will be another one like the Elfin and like the NETE, but LNT is obviously on the move. But what I'll tell you, what exciting! This thing is more exciting than Elfin actually in pre-market, right? But anyway, let's give a round of applause because Dana's the one I saw bring this up. Did a great job on that call at $8. All right. All right, guys, so let's listen. There were a couple stocks that we traded yesterday. We're going to just go talk to them really quick. I don't want to waste too much time. Elfin, okay, was one of them. You could see it's going to put it back on our watch list, but that Elfin is obviously, it's got some big movements in pre-market. You could see stock had a big pop and came back down again. So Elfin looks like it's got some volatility. Want to put that back on the watch list. The meat was actually very, very good stock to trade. That was probably the best stock that I thought with the best trend, less shakes out of all of them. Great trade yesterday. And the Twitter, had to be a little bit more of an advanced trader, but Twitter's been on fire lately, and I'm going to still put it on the watch list, the TWTR. All right, so not wasting time there. I want to get right into a couple other stocks. What am I doing here? All right. So where am I? Okay, there I am. Okay, so a couple of stocks we're going to put on the watch list. So anyway, the net, that one we already know is already on the watch list. I already know a lot of you are already in it. All right, the FTFT was another one that came up and popped up. That was a big mover yesterday, and she's up a little bit today. I'm going to put that one on the watch list. Some of you trade this morning the NXTD. That one did great too. It's starting to move up again, very inexpensive, up 62%. That one's got a nice little push right there also. So put that one on. That one's going to make the Fausto watch list. SSC, nice little cheap move right here, up 48%. I'm shocked. I mean, there's some crazy stocks that are moving today. I thought we were going to slow down. Well, it is only Wednesday, actually. So here's another stock up 24%, 42,000 shares. Some of you remember we traded this back in July. It went from 4 to 16. Go back to your journals, see how you did on that one. That one looks like it's on our big move right now. What else we got? We got the OTIV. That one right there took a big hit yesterday. It's up a little bit this morning. Maybe a little bit of bottom fish right there. Put that one on our watch list. XIN I found this morning too. A lot of stocks up there. My God. Another one up 20%, 260,000 shares traded. Looks like it broke a new all-time high, so that 52-week high, that one looks pretty good. It's even nice. Looks like it's got a Fausto flag being in pre-market too. So guys, there are a lot of stocks that we have that are moving pretty well. And then also, I did mention what did I say? Which stock did I talk about? Hold on one second. Which one was it? There was one other stock I mentioned. Oh, yeah, there it is. FCAU, couple of swing trades I just want to point out, guys. Keep an eye on this stock right here. Some of you, listen, we also do some swing trades. Fiat I'm throwing on there too right now. Fiat just broke a 52-week high, and you know what? I think with the whole new tax, the whole new tax thing that's been passing, I know we didn't get a chance to really touch upon that. We talked a little about it yesterday, but with the new tax legislation that was passed, guys, listen, not being, I hate to use the word being political, because remember, we're the same political party here. We're traders. Like it or not, if you're a fan of it, if you're not a fan of it, because you're a Republican or a Democrat, at the end of the day, guys, when you lower the corporate rate from 37% down to 21%, believe me, these companies, if they produce jobs, if they, whatever it may be, if I had to go to a country and pay 30% versus 21% tax, I'm going with the 21% tax country. So, and what is that going to do? It's gonna if they're paying less money in taxes, they'll have more of a profit, and having more of a profit, they'll spend more money. So these companies, I'm telling you right now, you might see a little trickle down regarding about these stocks. So I am a huge fan of the stock market. I can't tell you how much better bullish I would be. Now, how it's going to affect your pocket or my pocket, depending on what state, it's going to hurt mine because I'm in New York and we're in a high tax bracket. That's just what it is. But overall, regarding about everyone else, focus on the stock market because with that tax credit, I mean, I don't know. I'm just a typical day trader. I know you have some business owners there, and I know some of you have worked in big corporate America places. But overall, you know what? I don't know. 37% versus 21%. If I had a choice to what country to be taxed on, I'd rather go with the 21%. And by doing that, these companies, are obviously going to be booking more of a profit. So let's see how that works out. All right, guys. So anyway, I'm very very bullish. I don't know. I'll take a shot, and I don't like to do this, but I'll take a shot. I really think we could probably hit 30,000 on the Dow by next year. So. And you know what? I made a prediction last year regarding about the Dow. It actually blew it. I thought it was going to be at like 22,000, 20,000. I thought, and it blew through those numbers. I predicted probably could definitely be at 30,000 by next year once all said and done. When we see all these taxes all kick in and see what's happening. So guys, keep a close eye on that. All right. So as swing traders and as mutual funds, if you're doing long term, I just tell you right now, don't be short. I would not short that. I would not short this market with that type of a tax credit. All right, guys. So anyway, yeah, the NETE is going on fire. I saw that. Yep, absolutely. It's popping right now. I don't know. So anyway, called it out. Looks great, and looks like we got another one. So a lot of stocks on this list, guys. The NXTD was great. If you missed the NETE, you got the NXTD. It's starting to pop right now. So let's go to work, guys. Let's make some money. And don't forget, I did make an announcement. I've almost forgot to mention today for all the gold members. Okay, this doesn't apply to trial members or anyone else. But if you're a gold student, entries and exits workshops are at 3 o'clock today. You know how important that lesson is. It's one of the hardest things that a lot of you are still trying to figure out. Where do I get in? Where do I get out? The entries and exits. So there's a workshop, and this applies to all gold students. If you want to be a gold student and you want to start getting these lessons to learn how to trade these markets and still confused and don't understand and like, I don't know what's going on in this room, but I see people printing money in these stocks. Why is it going up? You got to be in those classes. Talk to your education advisor to tell you a little bit about it. All right, guys? In the meantime, don't forget that. And then tomorrow is our last, we have an open house. So if you have any friends, go out there, share our information, tweet it, Facebook it, go out there and share it, and look forward to hopefully can recruit more traders in the room. But overall, it's been a unbelievable December. I'm actually shocked that we're actually this much we're doing this well going this late into the season. So very early Christmas present to all of you. Anyway, guys, good luck today. Happy trading. If I don't see you in the workshop, I'll see you at 2:30 for the afternoon meeting. Let's make some money, and all you trial members, look, listen, and learn, guys. Happy trading, everyone.